All right. So, here is what I have so far, guys. This is one of the 18-inch bats I picked up from Hobby Lobby. They are $2.99 in tax. And if they're not on sale, I am assuming you can use your 40% off coupon. Now, this is where I am so far. I'm not done with this by any means because I am going to bling this handle out a little bit, and I'm going to add another of these vinyl to the other side of the bat, so it'll be on both sides. So I had never thought about making these little personalized bats, but customer hit me up and was like, I saw one of these online and can you make me one? And then I started researching and I found a couple other sisters that have been doing it, and so here we are. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you what I did to get to this step. So first what I did was I painted this with some Krylon spray paint in this pretty blue aqua color. You can choose whatever color you would like. And because I decided that I was going to add a little bit of bling to the handle here, I chose this really pretty metallic foil adhesive vinyl. This is, I believe, a Cricut vinyl, but I've had it for such a while that I'm not quite sure if it's Cricut or not. But you can see how reflective it is. I love it. I've made a few signs with this, and it holds up pretty well. And then this transfer tape I'm just using regular contact paper. And I got this big roll of contact paper, I believe, from Home Depot. Yeah, so that big giant roll I think was like $10. I've also used contact paper from Dollar Tree, but my Dollar Tree is like really small because I live in a really rural part and they don't always carry it. So if I ever visit another area's Dollar Tree and I see the clear contact paper, I always pick up a couple of rolls because it's just $1. So we're going to go ahead and apply this vinyl sticker to the other side. But before I do that, for those of you who would like to know what I did, I just found a font that I liked and put in my Cricut, sized it to make sure that it was going to fit on the bat, and let my Cricut cut it out. So that's where we are now. So then I went ahead and weeded the little bits and pieces out for the words. I applied my contact paper, and then just using a little gift credit card, whatever, I burnished it. Now we are getting ready to put it on. So before I do that, I just want to make sure that my bat doesn't like roll all over the place while I'm trying to put my vinyl on. So I'm just going to take a little piece of this painter's tape and I'm going to do like that, okay? And then that way that'll keep my bat kind of in place a little bit. It's not going to stop it from moving altogether, but it will stop it from just rolling away and off of the table. And then I'm going to do my best to line that up. Let's see. That looks pretty even to me. So I'm just going to use my fingers and press that down, burnish it. Sorry for the shakiness in the camera. And then I'm going to go over it also with a little card. And then we'll slowly peel back. I peel from an angle. And I find that that usually helps for it to release from the contact paper. And just kind of wiggle back and forth. If there's any pieces that are coming up, just kind of press them down. And there you go. Okay. Now, whenever you're working with vinyl, whether it is adhesive vinyl or whether it's a heat transfer vinyl, you want to let it cure a couple of days. You know, the longer that it's on there, the more it's gonna sit. So I like to get my packages out in a really timely fashion to my customers, but you want to let it be able to sit as long as you can before you mail it out, because the longer it does, the more it's just gonna work on there and adhere. So this was her design. These were the words that my customer wanted on her bat. I thought that was really cute. So now we have it on both sides. And then now what I think I'm going to do is just add some like stones to the handle. So let me get the stones that I have, and then we'll figure out which ones we're going to end up using. So I know that I want to do silver instead of like gold. So like it's going to be either silver or diamond. Here's the options that I have. So I have this diamond wrap here. I ordered this online. I'm not sure which site I ordered it from because it's been years that I've had that on hand. And then, sorry, I had one other option that I forgot to bring out, and that was this one. Okay, so going back to this is a adhesive sheet, and you can cut these. Okay, so it doesn't have to be like this full thing. Whatever you want to wrap this around, and then you just take the adhesive sheet off. So I like this. It has a lot of sparkle. It sticks pretty good. You can always add some additional adhesive if you'd like on the back. So I think this is probably my number 1 choice right now. Let's go over some different options. Oh, I think I got like 3 8.5 by 11 sheets of this. As you can see, I've used a lot. This is all the remnants I have left of those 3 sheets. And it was a little on the expensive side. For those 3 sheets, I want to say I probably paid at least 20 bucks for them. So, yeah. That's option number 1, and probably the most expensive option, but I've had it for so long, so it's been well worth it. Okay, this is the cheapest option. This is just regular diamond wrap from Diamond Wrap that I got from Dollar Tree. So this stuff you would have to add like either we can use this E6000 or we can use like some hot glue. But I haven't opened it yet. I'm not going to fuss with that one. Just throw that over to the side. That's one option there. Okay, and then we have these beads by Bead Design Company. I got these from Hobby Lobby. $3.99 for the packet. It is, it says, what, 150. These are just like glass beads. They're not faux rhinestones or anything like that. But they're faceted, and so they do give some sparkle. Okay, if we do this option, we would have to glue it using the E6000 glue. So I don't know. I think this is probably at the bottom of choices right now. Okay. Uh-oh. And I just put the whole little thing crashed open. Worry about that in a second. Okay. This is Paper Studio, so that's Hobby Lobby as well. $3.99. I'm definitely sure that I got this while it was on sale, so it probably would have been about $2. These are stickers, but you can cut them. So, hit the camera. That's an option as well. It's bigger though. That's the only thing. So it's not going to be as many. So I'm not quite sure how I'm liking that. It has adhesive on the back of it, but I'm sure that you'd want to reinforce that with hot glue or E6000. Okay, then we have this in Bloom by Bead Design Super Pack. I've had this for years as well. These are like some faceted faux stones. Only thing is that when you use E6000 or even hot glue, these get really dull really easy. So I find that I tend to use these more with cards and other kind of projects like that, because I just don't like the way they dull out. Okay, so I got these from Studio His and Hers. This is similar to this big giant pack, but these are highly faceted, so they give off a lot of sparkle. So this is the back. You can't really see it that much. You can see through the package a bit, just how sparkly they are. I haven't opened it yet, so until I decide on what I'm going to do, then I'm not going to open it. But I love the way these look. I love how shiny they are. I love it, I love it, I love it. So, decisions. Once I decide, then we'll go ahead and start blinging. Hey guys, so what do you know? The acrylic beads are actually the ones that gave off the most sparkle. So, I was actually surprised by that once I went through all the options. That those were the ones that I would end up choosing because they were actually one of my last options at first. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is using this E6000 glue, and I'm going to be using my Crystal Katana pickup tool. I got that from Michael's, and I definitely used a coupon. I try not to pay full price for anything. I am very, I don't want to say cheap, but yeah, I'm cheap. But I think I'd like to think that I'm more frugal is the word I'm going for. So I'm just going to add a little bit of that E6000 to this popsicle stick, and I'm going to have a little baby wipe there. Okay, and then I'm going to use a smaller popsicle stick to kind of smear it on the end of the bat. So I've brought my tape back just to help keep it in place. Okay, so first take the smaller popsicle stick and a little bit of that glue, and then I'm gonna start from the bottom and work my way going up. And make sure when you're working with this E6000 that you are in a well ventilated space, or that you're wearing a protective covering, because this stuff does have a pretty strong odor to it. I'm just trying to smear it out a little bit. Okay. And then I will go around and place these acrylic beads all along the bottom. Once I have that bottom filled up, then I'm gonna place them kind of like in between for the next row, and then just kind of take it on up. So I'll be doing this for a moment. And then once you put the bead down, just kind of use the tool to push it down into the glue. Pay attention to your spacing. And just go all the way around. Trying to make sure that I'm not having them sit on top of each other. Okay. Okay, so when I do the next row, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them and place them in between. So not stack them on top of each other, because I think that's what kind of makes it look like a little generic. Because if you notice with like the Dollar Tree diamond wrap, it's just rows, straight rows. I think that when you kind of nestle them into each other like that, then I don't know, just my personal opinion, it just looks a little bit better and more finished than when they're just all uniform. Okay, so I'm just going to continue this method and take it up as much as I can, depending on how many beads I have, and then I'll be back. All right, y'all, this is where I decided to stop. But I love the way that it turned out. It looks very, very, very sparkly. And I don't think that the light in here is actually doing it justice. But I think I'm going to stop. So I used almost the whole container. I stopped just a little shy of using the whole container. But yeah, I think that looks pretty nice. All right. Now, if this is your first time joining me, I do want to thank you for watching. Please make sure that you hit the like button, comment, share the video, and subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell for notifications as well. If you've been here before and you're one of my subbies, thank you for coming back. I appreciate all the love. And this is Genoa signing out on A Crafty Mess. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.